wanted to take a chance here. I'm trying out this new webcam. Going to be doing a few things with it. It'll be a little easier than trying to videotape it with big camera and then transfer it and all that. And so this is supposed to be an HD webcam. We'll see how the quality turns out. Don't know much about getting all the drivers and all that stuff right, so just much of a test as anything. But I wanted to showcase our new TDC site pusher tool. I've had one out for a little while that you guys have seen. It's been available for a while. And now I've got another one that this is an upgraded version that comes with different shims. And the way that these shims are going to work is okay, this one over here, let me move this to where you guys can see here. Okay. This unit here, this side here, it actually is threaded on, it's screwed on there. So we'll use these for example, and what you've got here, excuse me for looking over at the monitor. I'm just trying to make sure that this thing's focusing properly. Matter of fact, see if we can't move that into the middle where I can look at that directly underneath you guys. So anyways, back to the whole thing with these shims. One side is not threaded. The other side is threaded. I don't know if you guys can see that. Maybe it'll focus. Forgive me for not having this all just perfect yet, but either way. So the threaded side goes in there and the non-threaded goes in here on your pusher screw, jack screw. And the way this is set up is these shims, you can pair them up, and instead of having just your traditional, what we did have, your traditional couple of blocks, now say that you've got a safety lever that you need to get around. We're going to include these. And this kit will cost more, but it's an option. And now you can put these on each side and get around that safety lever. It comes with those. It comes with a pair of stepped ones. See if you guys can see. Yeah, you can see the step in them there. So if you've got like the FNs, they've got a ledge on them. Some of the XDs. So this way you can. These will help keep that slide from wanting to turn as you put pressure on the sights. And then, last but not least, we have got sloped pair. Got fumble fingers this morning. There you go, sloped pair. And so, now these, I'm not selling these individually, in the sense that if you want the extra shim package, you get it all. And you can email me for pricing on this stuff. And if you've purchased one of our older tools and would like to look into upgrading to the new shim pack, drop me an email about that as well, and I can look into the information about getting that for you. And if you've got a tool like this, because let's face it, I don't have the monopoly on this market. There's other people making tools similar to this. Most of the ones I've seen don't have as good a hardware, and that was one of the things I wanted to do with this one, is make sure everything was hardened and good grade bolts and everything. So some of those that are out there that are pretty cheap, they're not using very good hardware. But either way, if you've got one of those, or you've got a one that did not come from me and you're interested in the shim pack, let me know. Drop me an email. And these shims can be altered. If you get it in and you find that say your ledge is bigger than that right there, then get you just a hand file. If you don't have any machining stuff, get you a hand file and just file that down a little bit. Make it fit, make it work. So anyways, that's what we got going on there. I'll show you just while I take advantage here. This old Smith & Wesson competition model, we're going to do a full, just, I don't really know what you would call it, a sprucing up. The gentleman wants this to be shadow box quality. We're going to completely refinish it, redo this thing in preparation for him to pass it down to his grandson. He used this in competition and won a lot of competitions with it, and this gun is near and dear to his heart, and it's a great honor for me to be chosen and selected to be the one to do this. And like I say, it's an honor, and I look forward to doing this. This gentleman is a true patriot. He is a veteran, and he worked in our nuclear facilities, helping us win the Cold War, and now he's paying for that. So you know, there's a lot of people that worked in those places, and they're sick now, and they kind of go by the wayside. The government is, to their credit, they do have a structure set up where they help take care of them. If they meet certain criteria, they get, some of them will get a lump sum of money, from what I understand. Some of them just get care, and I think they should. I think it's a good thing that they're doing, and it's an honor, again, to be able to do something like this for someone such as that. Because there's a lot of people that may not have actually served. This gentleman did, but there's a lot of people that may not have worn the uniform in one of our branches of the military service, but throughout some of our past wars, especially some of our older wars. This war too, but like World War II especially, the Cold War, there were people working behind the scenes. There were people that they had service as well. They may not have put their lives on the line immediately, but people such as this put their lives on the line, but it's been a war of attrition for them. And so we just don't need to forget about a lot of people out there that sacrifice, not just the military. You know, a lot of those people that sacrifice like that, they're prior military. So just remember where our country's come from and what prices have been paid to get us to where we're at now, and pass that on to your kids. Don't let your kids just accept the information they're told in school and in popular culture and leave it at that. Take the initiative to teach your children about our founding fathers and where this country came from. Because if you don't know where you came from, it's hard to know where you're going. You don't have any reference point. You're just out there. And that's what's happened to our country today. So if you don't have that knowledge and those skills yourself, find someone that does, and make it a point to teach them. Or there's enough information on YouTube alone that you could just plop your kids down in front of the computer or in front of your TV if you've got a YouTube app on it, and pre-screen, but find you some good bits of information and let them watch it. And then you educate yourself and be prepared for their questions. Thanks for watching, guys.